We see that there are different levels, and indeed that's the whole symbol metaphor of a pyramid. And then there's the notion of neurological levels of change. We'll see each of these levels we could say as another level of neuro-linguistic programming. There's a linguistic aspect involved. That linguistic aspect, by the way, is not always verbal language. As we'll see, we're going to be engaging multiple intelligences, and there are different kinds of language. There is the traditional verbal language, which is quite miraculous in and of itself, what we can do with that. But there's also body language, there's visual language, there's ways of using language that is not linear and rational, what we would call metaphorical way of using language. So we're going to be exploring that. Now, the other implication here, though, is that each of these levels also accesses a different aspect of our nervous system. So you can see here different parts of the brain and indeed different parts of the whole nervous system might be activated by different parts of, for different levels of change. What these levels represent is there's a foundational level. The foundation of all of our experience starts with the environment that we are living in. And from there, we react and we act. We act to change that environment. We react to changes in the environment physically with our body. And these levels are actually very concrete and tangible. You could take a video of them. You can video the environment. You can video your behavior. However, then one of the big questions is, how do I know how to react? If I'm going to change my environment in some way, how do I know what I'm going to change it to or how I'm going to change it? And that's this how level is what we call capabilities. And that has to do with creating our internal mental maps and models of that environment that we can then internally alter, manipulate in some way, or to generate with. And that's essentially how we guide our behavior. Then there's another level beyond, also relates to different parts of the nervous system as well, which we call values and beliefs, which is more this level of why, of not just how do I do something, what's my map of it, but what's the motivation for it. And this relates to this notion of, again, values and beliefs. What's important to me? What do I believe about something?